So we're here at KFC Taco Bell. We're just gonna make this video a lesson, and you get what you pay for. We've seen it twice today. Dirty curbs, tall grass, weeds everywhere. Throw a little fertilizer on the weeds, you just get bigger weeds. You don't get rid of the weeds. This filthy drive-through. Weeds. Weeds. Lots of weeds. Weeds everywhere. Weeks worth of weeds. Like literally weeks worth. Look at this. Look at this employee area. How'd that landscaping job work out? Less weed whacking? Dirt, McGirt. Nothing pretty. Just some rocks in a hole. Rocks in a hole. We would have done this for a couple $100. Throw some rocks in a hole. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, dirt McGirt. How'd that spring cleanup go? Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another episode of You Get What You Pay For. So here we are at the Washburn Post Office. I had to stop and take a look and see how it's being taken care of, and it is not being taken care of like we took care of it. Hasn't been weed whacked. I talked to the postmaster here. He said that it was weed whacked once when the guy's boss got on him, but none of this is done in between the rocks. There's all kinds of weeds in the pavement along the building. I don't even know how you get away with this. Get a guy that comes and doesn't weed whack any of this. All the stuff from spring cleanup was just blown in here, stacked in the corner. Wow. Wow. Is that even spring stuff? Oh yeah, it must be. It was just left there. They just left it there instead of taking it out like you're supposed to. They stashed it in the wood line and broke branches off the tree in the process. Broke branches in the process. Wow. I guess you can charge a lot less when you only do barely any of the job. Not weed whacked. Not weed whacked at all. The whole side of this building hasn't been weed whacked. Around the flagpoles, now this is one of the most important things to me. This kind of gets my goat. A flagpole should always be weed whacked around. Thoroughly weed whacked around. And yeah, no weed whacking here. Whole side of the building, no weed whacking. Get what you pay for. So I just had to stop today. This is one that we used to have on Lombard. And yeah, it's getting mowed. But man, this driveway does not look good. We had this all whacked out last year. None of this was growing in the driveway. Beautiful house, beautiful property. I'm not sure why the homeowner dropped us. This is probably like only the second person ever to drop us. But this is the result. This is the lesson, and you get what you pay for. Flat feet does not do this. You guy can stripe out a lawn. Almost anyone can stripe out a lawn. No problem. But do you take care of the menial stuff? The stuff that others don't want to do, that they can't be bothered with or they don't have the time for. Well, that's included with flat fee service. If it seems a little bit higher to you, there's a reason for that. There is a reason. This is one of them. Keep that in mind. Ditch is not weed whacked. Around the mailbox is not weed whacked. High ditches down there. We had this all whacked out. All the landscaping whacked out. It'll look good. Call flat fee. We'll get it looking right. Not like this. So I just couldn't neglect showing you the backside of KFC. I mean, this is probably the best right here. This is something else. Look at the size of this weed. This weed is almost as tall as I am. It is up to my neck. This weed is up to my neck. This is the beginning of August. None of these weeds should be here. This should have been sprayed out. I mean, even if you don't weed whack it, it should have been sprayed out complimentary. There's no way around that. None of these weeds should be here. That's sad. I mean, when your lawn company's doing work like that, you might as well just let it grow. Why even pay for lawn care if you're not getting it? That's not care. This is not care. I don't even think it's lawn service, honestly. Look at this. Look at these weeds. Took out all that beautiful landscaping, saved all that weed whacking, huh? Yep. Because now you don't do it at all, even when it needs it. Get what you pay for.